Have you ever noticed that the moment you begin to take your life seriously, the world around you starts to change? Not because people say something directly, but because their silence becomes heavier, because their jokes suddenly feel sharper, because their advice sounds more like an attempt to pull you back. When a person begins to grow, they become a mirror in which others see their own weakness. And most people cannot bear that reflection. Stoics understood this. Any true inner movement creates resistance from the outside. If you begin thinking deeper, choosing more consciously, acting more decisively, you inevitably step outside the familiar circle. And the farther you go, the more uncomfortable others become. Why? Because your discipline highlights their chaos. Your calm exposes their anxiety. Your decisiveness illuminates their hesitation. A strong mind is a challenge to everything built on fear, habit, and excuses. And this challenge needs no words. Your presence is enough. 1. True strength is not born in comfort. It is forged in confrontation with yourself. The Stoics said, "The path to strength begins with the honest acknowledgement of one's own weakness. As long as you hide from pain, you depend on it. As long as you run from difficulty, you are a slave to circumstance. As long as you seek comfort, your character stays soft. But one day you stop asking, 'Why is this happening to me?' and begin asking, 'Who will I become because of this?' That is the moment a Stoic mind is born. The moment you stop waiting for life to be gentle and choose to forge yourself through chaos. 2. A mind that cannot be broken is built in solitude. They never warned you about this, but growth almost always looks like loneliness. When you start to change, old connections no longer hold. Old conversations sound empty. Old activities feel like noise. People say, "You're different now. You've become strange. You seem distant." And they're right. You have become distant from the person you no longer want to be. The Stoics saw solitude as a privilege, because only in silence can you hear your own voice. Only away from the crowd can you see who you truly are. 3. Mental independence frightens the weak. A person who no longer needs external approval becomes dangerous. Dangerous to a world built on reactions. Dangerous to people who cling to outside meaning. Dangerous to those who define themselves through others. The Stoics taught, if there is order within you, nothing outside can break you. When you stop seeking validation, you cannot be manipulated. When you stop clinging to expectations, you cannot be disappointed. When you accept that no one owes you anything, you become free. Freedom is terrifying to those who live enslaved by opinions and emotions. 4. Discipline is your fortress. A strong mind is not the one that feels no fear. It is the one that does not allow fear to take command. A strong mind is not the one that never falls. It is the one that rises without excuses. A strong mind is not the one that is always calm. It is the one that remains in control when the world collapses. Every morning you do what must be done, not what you feel like doing. Your fortress grows thicker. Every time you endure hardship with dignity, your walls grow higher. Every time you choose action over self-pity, your spirit becomes heavier, denser, stronger. This is not inspiration. This is craftsmanship. This is labor. This is the iron you forge from yourself. 5. Your strength is not a threat. It is a reminder. As your mind grows stronger, you will begin to irritate those who are not ready to grow. They will call you cold. They will call you arrogant. They will say you've changed. And all of this is simply an admission of their own pain. You are not a threat. You are a reminder of who they could be if they stopped being afraid. Yes, they may turn away. Yes, they may envy you. Yes, they may try to diminish your progress. But the Stoics knew one truth: the weak fear the strong inspire the strong. Final. The path to an unbreakable mind. If you truly want a mind that cannot be broken, remember 3 truths. You alone are responsible for who you become. You must go through pain, or pain will go through you. You must be willing to walk alone if you want to rise high. A strong mind is not a gift. It is a choice, a daily choice, made in silence, in doubt, in the unseen steps you take when no one is watching. And one day, the world will realize, you cannot be bent, you cannot be bought, you cannot be stopped. You have become what the Stoics called a person who possesses themselves. And such a person is feared, because such a person is free.